Yes. What's good, my brethren? Yeah, man. I was watching the Maury Povich show recently, and I've been on a binge, man. I've been binge watching these joints. And as of recently, I've been watching because I usually try to watch the ones where the guy is not the father, but I also wanted to check out, and I have been checking out a few episodes where you don't know who's the father. You know what I mean? So I just don't like seeing guys get on the hook, man, because you already know how this gonna turn out, man. You dealing with this night. If the guy is the father, he got to be dealing with this demonic woman for the next couple decades. You know what I mean? Depending on how old the kid is, man. So I can see he already locked in to a messed up situation. But I'm gonna talk about some notes that I've been, notes that I've taken, mental notes and stuff, while watching the Maury Povich show again. And the last few days I've been watching them here and there, and I'm like, this is funny, this is a good laugh factor. But as in everything, I gotta evaluate it and see what this means, what that means, patterns, look at personality patterns and stuff like that. And a while ago I heard this hashtag called Believe All Women, right? And I don't know what idiot came up with that, man. Oh, there's a bunch of hashtags, you know what I mean? But the woman is the least person you should ever believe, man. And the evidence of this is right here watching this Maury Povich show, man. It need to be a hashtag women lie very good or something like that, you know what I mean? The women lie, you know what I mean? Believe no women, how about that, you know? Believe, yeah. Because I'm looking at like these women are like excessively great liars, bro. Whether she lying to the police officer that her boyfriend in like a domestic violence situation, you know what I mean, or she lying, or like with the dude Jonathan Majors and stuff. We don't know if she telling the truth. You understand me? We don't know the situation. But what we know is that women are great liars, and even in American society, she don't even got to be telling a good lie. You know, it's just like believe women's word. You're guilty until proven innocent kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like evidence is not necessary here. You know, a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about this is I think about the Maury Povich show. I think about this is the stage that she goes to nationally show her stinking behind off. You know what I mean? And these chicks be acting like I've recently interacted with just another thought I got from this. I recently interacted with a chick that was all crying and stuff, and well, two different chicks actually. One was just she wasn't not crying, but they try to put the waterworks on to manipulate you. You see the water crying and the waterworks tears to get men to trigger men's emotions, because men's like, oh, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. That's just a natural, reaction. Man, I've learned to turn that crap off, bro. Because I've dealt with manipulative women, they stinking attitudes, and then when things will go their way, they'll start crying. And this is how quick women can, boom, like that, boom, boom, boom. They can turn on the waterworks and start crying, just like breathing or passing gas, man. Women can cry quick. You know what I mean? And it's a manipulation tactic most of the time. You know what I mean? Like, shut up. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. You just trying to manipulate, you know what I mean, and trigger certain responses in a man so that he would start simping, and caping for you. You know, people say, oh, you harsh. You gotta be harsh. When you dealing with a woman, man, you gotta be like a stone. You gotta be like a rock, man. You gotta mean what you mean. I'm talking about, any woman. You know what I mean? Yeah, women, but definitely women that's closer to you in your circle and stuff, your wife, your daughter, you gotta be stern, man. You know what I mean? Because women try to turn on the waterworks to get you to be, I ain't trying to hear that. Yeah, no. So let's get to the point of this. You know what I mean? Forget the tears. You can cry your tears all you want, but we still get to the point of this. See, the whole thing with the tears is to get you off base, and then also crying and whining loudly or speaking loudly and indiscriminately, like you can't find out what this woman's saying. I did not try to. You can start crying, and you know what I mean. And then you can't decipher what the heck going on. See, what she trying to do is manipulate you, get you into an emotional state where you like, what's going on, and get you off of what you was on, get you off of the logical mind state. You have a plan and stuff that you wanted to talk to her about, right? For example. And she was like, what? Why this? What? Women is experts at playing victim, bro. You know, men cry, sure, but see, when a man cried, I'm a man, I cry. You know, Messiah cried, you know what I mean, when his one of his best friends died, you understand me? So, men weep and cry periods of time, well, you should not hold on. You don't want to be doing that, crying and stuff in front of a woman ever. You know what I mean? Maybe, women is fickle, man. So even if I had people in my family and also important people pass, and yeah, I shed a tear, man. And, I'm a human being, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to women, man, you don't really want to, I don't know, man. Women, they'll probably leave you if you cry, you know what I'm saying? Or look at you weep, you know what I mean? But they could turn on the tears like boom, 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 boom. So I learned that over the years. And then the second broad I was thinking about, what I've learned is about female manipulation tactics and psychological, essentially warfare. A lot when it comes to women, man. What can they really do? You know what I mean? Shame you, trigger certain emotional responses within you to get you off of the logic that you're on, you know what I mean? And then get you into an emotional state that never comes to any conclusion. See, women a lot of times want to keep you into the emotional realm, which is like water. And you got to be like a man. A man has to be, a thinking man has to be like a stone. Mean what you mean, say what you say, stick with it. And as the waters and river of her emotions start running, you got to be the strong stone in the middle of the river. You know what I mean? Because, women are, try to use these emotional tactics, or whether it's undescribable whining and crying like a little kid, or whether it's all kind of, but a silent treatment, the exact opposite. You know what I mean? All this bullcrap. You got to check these women over and over. That's the difficulty of dealing with brides. Well, it depends on how manipulative the woman is, and like with a B-dub, man, you have to stay on your toes, bro. You got to be sharp. You got to be crisp dealing with these brides, because they ain't real manipulative when it comes to questioning male authority and stuff. Man, I ain't, but a white, now, but I haven't dealt with nobody else in a white chick and white chicks and I think one Hispanic. No, yeah, one Hispanic. So I ain't dealt with like all these different races with bras, but my point is that basically dealing with the white one was easier. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's manipulation, but it ain't super psychological over and over and over and over and over and over, man. You got to keep checking this broad, checking her. You know what I mean? Like with a B-dub, you can't handle a strong black woman. No, you can't handle a strong-willed, strong mouth. You know what I mean? Like, strong. What is this strong stuff? It doesn't even make any logic. Women ain't strong. You just live in a system that allows you to be, have no, men can't really check you, basically. You got a free range society where you ain't never checked, man. You unchained, unrestricted. So yeah, you strong-willed. I'll say the black woman is strong-willed in her rebellion against the black man. That's the only thing she really strong. You know what I mean? Maybe she is more testosterone filled than other women. So yeah, physically she is stronger than other women. Yeah, I kind of, unless Megan or Becky know how some kind of MMA or something, man, she can't nobody really handle the B-dub so far as like other women. Man, these chicks, man, you know what? She is strong. Yeah, she got a lot of testosterone. So she is literally stronger than these other chicks. Becca get laid down by the B-Dub, man. She got a lot of man energy. You know what I mean? So maybe the broad is strong. You know what I mean? But not when it comes to dealing with a man. She's strong-willed in a rebellion. And physically, she's strong a lot of times because she got a lot of tests, man. I mean, and maybe I just thought about this. Maybe that masculinity factor is why she keep bucking against a man, because she's so freaking masculine. And she, over the years and years, she become more masculine, bro. Dang, bro. I don't even want to get into that because you could define strong, but when I say, I don't know, when I think of strong, I just kind of thought about it. She is stronger physically and got more tests than a lot of these other women, which is why you look at the Asian woman, he's like, wow, she's small, compact, and, in shape. The Indian chick, same thing. Oh, long hair, regular. Then you look at the B-Dub, it's like B-A-Dub. It's like, dang, it's a masculine tank. You know what I mean? It's basically a dude with a weave a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So when they say strong, they have seemingly has physically manifested into a basically a strong-willed and dang near manly kind of chick. You know what I mean? They have transitioned into this stuff. So, man, maybe they are strong. When I think, but who wants a masculine woman? You can't handle a strong woman like me. Like, that, your voice deeper than mine. So it's maybe look, brother, maybe I can't handle a strong brother. I mean, sister like yourself, man. You know what I mean? I want a strong, masculine, test-filled woman. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, I ain't talking about the sisters and decent women. But now I think about a lot of these bras, number one, they are a strong black woman. She's strong-willed and rebellious against male authority. Number two, a lot of these women are physically stronger than the other chicks. When I think of other women, with the white bra, you got a variety. You know what I mean? She got a big mouth and stuff too, but she ain't far behind the black. She is. Well, she's the next one in degeneracy next to the BAW. But you got a variety of different Beckys. I mean, some of them are still decent. But they still don't compare to the BA dub, man. It's crazy. But there's a lot of feminists have a lot of masculine energy and stuff, man. But anyways. Yeah, the second indicator. So the first indicator of manipulation I figured in regular life and while watching Maury Povich is, well, the first one was the crying. Women can instantly cry. Number two, I noticed in my personal life, there's one chick, she be over talking you. Like it was a business setting and stuff. And the chick was getting checked on something. And she was trying to over talk the dude. And I kept noticing, why are you so damn loud? And she like over talking. And I try to think about what I say before I speak. You know what I mean? Like you can't just recklessly say stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta be thinking about what you say. You know what I mean? And like women it's not required in this society to think about what they say. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm thinking about like, dang, how does she just come up with this quick responses while playing victim? And she's like in her mode, her zone of, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird, bro. It's like the broad can always have quick responses that it's like she over talking you. And it's like, dang, ain't you thinking about what you're saying? Like, because this is what I figured. A woman trying to over talk you and be loud and stuff, she's trying to hide something, the more stuff. I'm like, dang, this chick ain't even taking a breath in order to gather what she said. And she, like, good communication is not about just a whole bunch of talking. It's about more so listening to what the other person got to say and responding accordingly. You know what I mean? And that's really good communication. But when it comes to, and that's why women are great community. Women talk a lot, you know what I mean? You can argue this and that, but anyways. So yeah, if a woman is up here talking, and over talking, and I'm like, wow, why the guy, she interrupting the dude, and I'm like, dang, bro. And I'm like, what is you hiding? And then find out she was hiding some stuff and over talking this and not. So the whole thing, what I figured out about the two methods that I was thinking about in regular life that I personally experienced, and plus looking at this Maury Povich show, is the number one immediate trigger and playing victim. Immediately turn on the waterworks or why loud, and you got to be having intestinal fortitude really to. Some of these broads, they always play victim. And then number two is a loud talking and over talking you. And hopefully their goal is to keep talking and talking to divert you from your point that you were trying to make. And he's like, you never, and this chick was like, never breathe. And it was like, dang, do you ever take a breath? You know what I mean? Do you ever actually, and we're going to do this, that, and then they're playing perpetual victim, bro. It was like, because I try to sit and gather my thoughts before I say some stuff. See, now this is what I gathered. A lot of women's words don't mean nothing. They don't hold no weight. So they don't have to think about what they say. Because if you find out that what they're saying is cap, they just play victim. I'm just a little woman. I'm just a little woman. Remember, you can't take what I say seriously. Now I'm a victim. Now I'm just a little girl. Right? So they want to be strong and independent in spurts. But then when they get caught, then they're, oh, I'm just a little woman. I'm just a little girl. Why are you bringing up all of these things? That's old. Dude, it just happened last week. You know what I mean? But anyways, so women are great liars, man. These are the things that I've figured that women are great liars. And of course, this ain't all women, of course. But women are great liars. I'm like, man, I got to be thinking about the lie. You know what I mean? I don't want to lie, but they could just like boom, 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 boom. And I figured out that they live in their own delusion. They live in their own delusional world where what they view as correct, you know what I mean, it's true in their heads. So they could just spit and talk. And it's like, dude, I don't know. They be on a roll, man. And they be like, man, you lying. You know what I mean? So, but that they can lie so good because they live in the own world of their own delusion. And this is another thing. When I was watching the Maury Povich show, okay, and some of the time the dude was the father, and some of the time the guy was not the father. And I'm trying to evaluate these savages, right? And I couldn't figure out, based on her, because if you look at the woman, she's a great energy, and especially the BA Dub, man, she gonna give you a show, bro. She gonna give you a show. The BAW is nothing if not energetic and entertaining, man. I know 2,000% sure, Maury, that kid is Darquavion's. She 1,000% sure, man. And Maury done heard it before. Yeah, I know Sean Quisha. And Maury like, yeah, okay. You know, he just cashing in, bro. But these women could put on an act, they could put on a show. And that's why I'm saying you can't believe broads, man. You got to get to the truth, man. And if you just believe in what a female say, well, yeah, she did say it, it must be true. You know what I mean? You can't do that, man, because women be lying, bro. You know what I mean? So you look at, I couldn't tell the difference between in the intensity levels, you know what I mean? Because the intensity levels and her energy and all this was the same, you know, before he read the results, right? Before they read the results, these chicks, I mean, think of it, it's like, man, they in their own element because the whole crowd is like, and Maury will be like, well, little Sean Quisha, you know, a long time ago, Sean Quisha had a checkered past. And everybody say, oh, but now she's went through therapy and she's become a better version of herself. And everybody clapped their hands. Yeah. In other words, she was a bar slut, right? You know what I mean? And she had a bunch of different dudes within a small frame of time. And any of these 12 dudes could be the freaking father. And she only bringing 2 of them on the doggone show. Maybe the dude she actually liked and a simp dude currently paying the bills, a.k.a. her boyfriend. You know what I mean? And then but what about the other 10 dudes you done had the same exact span of time? You know what I mean? She ain't gonna mention them dudes. Man, it's like women be shameless, bro, in this society. So You couldn't tell the difference between the women who was telling the truth versus the women who was lying. Because in their heads, maybe, I think some of them knew who the father was and it wasn't this dude, but, they lying capability is like 1,000, you know what I mean? So this is what I was thinking about. The Maury Povich show shows the inner results of thought culture. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about also when some of these dudes have found out that they wasn't the fathers of these children that they've been taking care of for years, you know what I mean? It crushed the dudes. And this is why my pops put me on game on get this DNA test ASAP. You know what I mean? Find out for sure. And I got I went through the courts to get a DNA test, but also I got my own DNA test online and ordered it and did, the swab things for, and all that. And I found out all my kids is mine. So, I ain't none of this finding out later. Because to see a woman and be like, this is another thing. A woman to be like, don't you believe me? Don't you believe me? No, nigga, I don't watch Maury Povich. I don't believe you. We ain't on this thing where we stupidly, simply, as a simp coming behind, oh yeah, you should never do that. We was together, so. And then it's like, see, a woman, man, that's what they say, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Now you can get the DNA. I think I heard in some places that getting paternity tests, DNA tests is illegal. Something like that. I'm like, what the hell? How you gonna make it illegal to find out this dude is taking care of a kid that's his or not? That's a simp pro-female culture right there, bro. You understand me? I forgot what country this was, but that's beyond ridiculous, man. That mean that you basically giving baby's mama, mama's baby, daddy's maybe, you giving that license. Bro, this Western culture is trash, man. So, so all my kids is mine. All difficulties I went through, and baby mamas or whatever, I know that at least take a little pride in something, right? At least these kids are mine. You know what I mean? I ain't taking care of another man's seed. See, these women be they got a boyfriend, but they got the dude that they actually liked, but he broke or whatever, he a musician or, the same. And this is another thing I notice about the patterns. It's always the same looking dude. It is what... This is the funniest thing that I've heard and unique thing. So what happened? Oh gosh, man, this is weird. So anyway, the guy had allegedly had a baby by this chick. So he was like, this baby ain't mine. He was on Maury Povich. He said, this baby ain't mine. This baby ain't mine. But, this dude charged the mother like $65 like a week or something like that to watch I forgot how much it was. But every time she needed him to watch the kid, it was something like $65 a week or something like that. But so what's promoted on the Maury show, that was, but it could have been his, right? But he was like, look, I'm not taking care of no kid that ain't mine. So he charged the bride. But see, this is what I'm saying. Women have a man they actually like and who they want to be the father, right? But it found out it wasn't his kid anyways. So he was right he was like, yeah, if this is my kid, I take care of like my, whatever, other kids. But he found out the kid wasn't his. So he was righteous in charging the bride $65. You know what I mean? This ain't my child. But that was one of the funniest thing I ever heard. Dude charging to take care of a kid that probably ain't even his. You know what I mean? No, that probably could be his. You know what I mean? Dude, that was funny. But, yeah, that was funny, man. He was like, but what was promoted was like, that, you know what I mean? Like, she had the crowd behind her. She got the Maury Povich show behind her. And you know what, Maury? He charged me $65. He charged me to take care of his own kid. And then all the crowd was like, boo! They not listening to the doggone facts or nothing. They don't care that this chick is a slut. You understand me? And that the kid ain't even his, So it's like, I'll be, it's a lot. That show, man, it shows a lot of degeneracy. On one hand, you got the guys who's like, this is not my kid, these are sluts, right? And then you have the other dude, and he's like, well, I'm not taking care of no kid that ain't mine. If the kid ain't mine, I'm not going to do nothing for the kid. Then you got the other dude, the group of like simp dudes. Well, Maury, the kid didn't ask to be here, so yeah, I'm going to still be in the kid's life. Like, nah, bro, this ain't my seed. This ain't my seed. I'm not no cuckold, and I'm not taking care of no kid that ain't mine. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to know if these kids is mine, so at least I have the mental understanding and integrity. Okay, at least they my children. Now I can go on with my life and deal with the difficulties of whatever occurs. Because I know the face that I'm looking at is my genetics. You know what I mean? They don't take care of nobody else. See, women be on that dating and multi-mating strategy where they have some provider dude, some other dude to knock it down, and some other dude, the dude she actually like, and some other dude, to pay the bills and stuff. She want one dude to give him the thrills. One dude get the thrills, and the other dude pay the bills. You know what I mean? And then she's perpetually forever the victim. I was young, right? Or he lied to me and he promised me the world. It's always some kind of backstory. And that's what Maury be doing on the show, is giving you the backstory, the okie doke backstory, to not make the females that bring themselves on the show look real, real bad. You know what I mean? The results gonna make them look bad anyway, but that's what. And then they always have a couch in the back to provide for this chick. I seen one chick, it wasn't no couch there. This bra ran, she ran into the wall after she found out dude was not the father. She ran into the wall, boom, pushed the wall back, collapsed on the ground. That was funny. Man, these people, man, they be. A couple of chicks went to the bathroom, you close the door, Maury said, don't worry, Shanquisha. We'll help you find the father of your child. It's not Jarquavion, But yeah, this show gives the women the opportunity to show their butts, man. And this is what I was thinking, man. Even they play the victim, this Jezebel thoughts, man, they play the victim before, when they giving a backstory, and Jarquavion wasn't even there and didn't take care of his child, and then the whole crowd goes boo, boo, Jarquavion's a deadbeat, boo, and then Chelsea played a victim right there, and then it was found out Jarquavion ain't the freaking father. You are not the father, Jarquavion, of this, monkey branching 304 child. Child of fornication. Boo. Then Jarquavion gets his opportunity to shine and dance, and then she runs in the back, plays the victim. I can't believe it. More tears, right? So she playing the victim on both sides of the coin. One, what she wanted to do to be the freaking father and accusing him of all of these things. This is like a stage for her to be accusatory before the world to this dude. Then when she found out, I don't know who the father is, Maury. I thought it was him. And then the other responses, so stubborn, Jezebel. These results are wrong. No, these results are wrong. Maury's like, no, these results are right. But we can help you, Shanquisha, find, find the father of Marquavion. You know what I mean? So, but they have that same energy. They don't have the same energy when they find out, that he ain't the father. They crying. But before, they all super bold, arrogant, and proud. You know what I mean? The dude's like, let's just get to the results, man. But my whole thought on this, man, is that, well, my other thoughts is that the Maury Povich show, it allows women to expose themselves, their female nature unchained, like the results of it, like really the nitty gritty of it. This was before social media and stuff, because it really allows women to stage, because what is this all, like when you really look at this stuff, what is her main power in this culture? The power of the court system. That's her main power. in the Maury Povich show, because when you looking at this right here, you looking at how I evaluate it. You looking at different people's personality when the stuff hits the fan. Like, yo, this is your child, or this is not your child, and it's like different. You kind of seeing the worst and the best of people. You see what I mean? You seeing this woman super blaming this dude and playing victim. You're like, wow, man. Or she could be real bold before, like, pre-test results, or she could play the victim. Like, yeah, you know, so you feel sorry for her. You know, it was all like start crying before and after, right? But my point is that it's all manipulation. Then when you find out that it ain't the father, like, these are some good shows for young dudes to watch too, man. But, you know, just be like, make sure you watch the ones that he ain't the father. But and then you can watch the ones where he is a father too. But the majority of I imagine, number one, the majority of the women on the show is like probably black women, 60%, maybe 40% white women, something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe 5% somebody else, you know. But the main one on there is the B-Dub, man, that I've seen, you know. But you got Brad on there. He's like, this ain't my kid. My kid ain't taking care of this. You got, you know, Pookie and Raven. I ain't taking care of this kid. She's a bust down. You know what I mean? Everybody in the hood done had a slice of that cake. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a cool show when I evaluate it from the different angles, man. But, you know, Maury always paint, because, you know, this guy's main freaking base, it got to be women. You know what I mean? Because women wouldn't be continuously coming. You can make a lot of money from female degeneracy and coddling women, which is what he do. He plays to his audience. After the results come in, then Darquavion find out he ain't the father. Now he want to shine. Now he want to boast. No, I told you, you a hoe, you a slut. You know what I mean? But she on the couch crying, right? You know, playing the victim now. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. Well, wait a minute, you were just cussing him out, telling him how much of a loser and a deadbeat. So now he's supposed to just turn the results on, turn his energy off and be, well, you know, because Maury, now he comes with his arm. Don't worry, Shanquisha. No, Darquavion, you've had your time. Go away. You're not the father. You don't need to talk to her right now. So Maury comes along and puts his arm around Shanquisha. You know what I mean? To protect from big old Darquavion, you know what I mean? But Darquavion want his time to shine, you know what I mean? He want to go in and have, you know, but the show not for Darquavion. The show is for Shanquisha and her likes, you know, like other women, just like her. So it is what it is. So, you know, my overall conclusion of the Maury Povich show is that you should never believe anything that a woman says out of her mouth. You know what I mean? And basically, you know, you can't, well, you know, one thing, let me see. I gain by watching this is that, number one, never believe what a woman say, for the most part. Number two, if you can, if you live in an American society and or a Western society where you had these just chicks running around with zero repercussions, it's probably, you live in America, it's probably best not to deal with any woman here, man. Unless you know, find a decent one, but you got to carefully deal with her and deal with her in a way where she don't really matter to you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't care if this chick leave or not. If you have that kind of mentality, but then I would say number three, don't have no, you know, don't ever have no children anymore. I don't want to ever have any more children in this culture, man. I love my kids, blah, 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 yada, yada, but I don't want to have any more kids in this. I've seen this crap get worse and worse. I don't, it's pathetic. These are the things I've relearned by watching the Maury Povich show again. Never want a kid in this culture again. Number two, never believe what a woman has to say, because she's a master manipulator of emotions. And three, if you can hold out, never have no relationship with a woman here in this society. And if you do, don't take her seriously and be all in. So those are things I learned, man. Relearned. But yet, when I look at this show, I'm looking at a stage of like the rubber hits the road ism. So these dudes are gonna find out things that this is a show of like jolting, earthquake, life shattering things can happen. You find out if this child, and that's something else I was thinking about. The woman used the kids to manipulate, like the kids are a tie and a link to this world. You know what I mean? So you love your kids, and if women use children to manipulate the man's mind. And if you have the mentality, like the reason I say that is some of these dudes have a mentality like, I don't care if this kid's not mine or not. I've been taking care of that kid. And even if the results that I'm not the father, I'm still stay in that kid's life. And all the women, applause, right? Why would you applaud a dude? And so the woman hear that, she's like, oh, wow, this guy's a super stupid simp, just as I thought he was. I don't care if he's the father or not. I'm going to get child support out of him about 3 or 4 years later after this simp. Because even if he ain't the father, because the kid see him as the father. And now I have this declaration from this idiot on the Maury Povich show saying he's still going to continue to support the child and be in the child's life. So now I can use the video footage of this idiot plus the fact that he's been taking care of the kid. If I decide in about 3 years to leave this simp, you know what I mean? I'm going to still get child support out of the simp that ain't even the father. Gosh, man. So what you seeing when you look at the Maury Povich show? You seeing like life, like that's I had to say this. So I heard this too. Like results might not be real. But I don't know that to be the fact. I am assuming that the results are real. Okay, so if the results are real, which I think they are, you know what I mean, then this is a stage. This is a place where, I mean, in courts, man, when you find out this kid is yours or not, it's nervousness, man. And if you find out, I can't imagine, because I got accused of that. He ain't taking care of his kid. Yeah, why would I do that? I don't know if he mind or not. Because you feel, as a man, you like, I don't take care of a man don't want to take care of nobody else's kid. Unless he purposefully becoming like a, what do you call it? Foster father or something. So be it, yeah. You know what you're getting into. But to be like what do you call him? Just be like a stand-in type stepdad, you know what I mean? And be used and abused and you thinking that this kid yours? Nah. So this show really shows a lot of the essence of people. So when the rubber hits the road in these hard situations and the truth is laid down for you, then these people's personalities come out. You see what I mean? So when the truth is laid down, then now it's like, wow, the truth is, this is your father, this is your son, this is your child, or this is not your child. So then it's like, wow, this is undeniable. So, but the truth comes out, and then her response is always play victim. But, you know what I mean? Or these results are wrong, Maury, these are wrong. Or she'll do the standard, run to the back, start crying. Because, and then chicks be lying, man. They be putting on a good show and all over talking the dude and he can't get a word in. That's another thing I know about the show. It goes back to my second point with the chick over talking. When she hiding something, she over talking and over talking. And they always seem to set the dude. It'd be Maury right here, then they'll have the female, and then they have the guy over there in between Maury and the female. So the guy can't get a word in edgewise. And then we start talking, she get loud. Yeah, no, you need to take care of your baby. And then all the people's, yeah, applause. So that's all about, I know what it is. It's showmanship. It ain't about getting to the facts. It's about drama. And, Maury good at, instigating. You know what I mean? Well, Darquavion, she said that you haven't been taking care of his child. And everybody say, boo. He's like, well, Maury, I don't know if this my child or not, Maury, because I found out that she was cheating. And then she started over talking him, so Quavion can't get no word in. And she gonna be loud, you know what I mean? And you so it all becomes like you never, you know what I mean? You never really, you ain't never gonna get to the point because she could keep on interrupting. And dude's like, I'm trying to talk to Maury. What you got to do? I'm trying to talk to Maury. You know what I mean? And so you can't talk to Maury because she's in the way, but that's purposely done that way. So anyways, to my main point, you can't, this is this woman's, like, so when it comes to the factor, this is a truth factor. And that's what thing I like about this is that assuming that these results are true, which I believe they are. I think it was a company that do them. So, it's probably real, man. But based on that, I've seen a lot of men's personalities happen when you find out the truth. So, the truth shall set you free. So when I look at some of these dudes, they be like, yes, this ain't my kid, right? And she was just a bust down. And the truth is, now all the stuff that she said before to us thinking, man, we like, that's all cap. And she got what she deserved and she really put on a show to destroy this dude's reputation. He don't take care of his kid. And he find out it's not his kid, right? So then it's like all the drama, but Maury done got his ratings, you know what I mean? He just a facilitator of chaos, you know what I mean? But, but then when you look at some of these dudes, some of the guys be like, yes, I told you I wasn't a father, you know what I mean? Now I'm free. I don't have to think about this. You go out of my life. Then you have some dudes, well, yeah, I'll stay there. You see the personality types of these people. This idiot is willing to stay there, knowing that this kid ain't his, and knowing that she cheated on him. And so now you talking about you gonna stay there and take care of a kid that you know ain't yours. And then number two, you know that this woman is a whore and that she done cheated on you. And you pronouncing this on national TV, so the world can see how much of a simp sucking lame that you is. Where's your principles, bruh? And you know what I mean? Like, and then but he's applauded on this show. He's applauded for being a simp sucking a lame and a cuckold taking care of somebody else's kid, man. And you know what I mean? Like, is she happy because he's a sucker and she chose a correct sucker? But she don't really like this dude. So it's like, and she can't respect him because he's dumb enough to take care of a kid that ain't his. See, women like simps, utility value. This one dude, what was it? He was a black dude. He had 2 kids that was supposedly his by his fiance. Then the third kid, I ain't sure the third was mine, Maury. But he ain't even tested the other 2 kids. So I ain't know that they kid. He's just some dumb gump dude, man. I don't know, Maury, but I'm going to still be there for it because... So find out the third child was not his. So, and then now the woman playing perpetual victim. I don't know what happened, Maury. She got big hoop earrings on and playing a role. And bro, my whole conclusion this is like, this really shows the degeneracy. This is like the brass tacks, rubber meets the road situation. Because when you look at it, where does the woman get her power from? The courts. How is it determined whether a man resources is going to be stripped from him? The courts. And Maury Povich show is a show that is directly, it's a company associated with the show. Those results will be used in court to determine a man's life. You see what I mean? And to see dudes so carelessly because of his affection for the female and affection for the children. That's why I say, man, you got to watch dealing with single mothers because they want to get a dude linked in and yeah, little Kylie, she's doing good in school and this and that. I've dealt with single mothers in my life, different chicks. And I don't care about the kid. I mean, I don't care about the things that are going on in their kid's life. I was there just to get mine, you know what I mean, from the woman. You know what I mean? And the kid was like some random, you know, he's a kid, I understand, but I never had no, you know, I don't care about what's going on in your kid's life, man. Just close the door, you know, and do my thing, you know what I mean? And, you know, keep them on the outside and, you know, banging on the doggone door and playing video games loud. You know what I mean? Burning stuff on the doggone kitchen. You know, it's just distractions. And I try to deal with no other man's leave behinds. You know what I mean? I'm not that dude. And I never ever want to be that dude. So, but that's the thing with dealing with single mothers. They be looking for like a sponsor, man. You know what I mean? To help. They still want to do what they actually attracted to, but they want a simp sucking a lamb, manipulatable idiot that will be there to play the role, the fill-in role, you know what I mean? Support her financially, basically. Because she actually disdains a man who's dumb enough to take on her and her kids. She hates that dude because he's stupid. She like, you know these kids ain't yours. See, women, it's all about like power and respect when it comes to women, man. And I have more respect for the dudes who said, no, I'm not. I have more, even though it's funny, I got more respect for the dude who charged that chick $65 to watch the kid. Why? Because he's like, look, it ain't my kid. He knew it wasn't it. She was a one-night stand bust down. You know what I mean? And, you know, she blamed him for losing her job. And I'm like, dang, these accusations. So you cannot just believe women, bro. Blame him for losing her job and blame her for this and stress, whatever she blamed him for. And it's like, dude, then you find out he ain't the father, so what happens to all these accusations? You see what I mean? So the Maury show is like, it's kind of like a court of public opinion, but the results are real, and they will be used in real court. You see what I mean? And so that's some serious business, and that's kind of why I really like it, because like it shows people's real life responses and stuff. You know what I mean? Because so when she found out that what he said was true, she was a 304. There's no questions asked. I mean, you know, you can't over bravado this thing. Like, you know, chicks got a lot of bravado with it. Yeah, I know he the father. They do a story and the whole dramatic storyline. They got a bunch of bravado and all this. But when the results get read, then people's true responses. Some dudes, whoo, you know, wipe their forehead, sweat off their forehead. Yes, I avoided this 304, the worst decision of my life, right? And then some dudes, well, I'm a simp, and I'm gonna still be in the kid's life, right? And I seen another dude, I don't know what he was gonna do, but she brought him, he was from here in the D, and she brought him on the show, again, playing victim. Her whole thing was like, I don't know how he gonna respond, and then when I tell him this news, so I felt safer bringing him on the Maury show. Again, playing victim and blaming him at the same time. In other words, I don't know how he gonna respond. Will he delete me? You understand me? This is her husband, and I think they had 3 kids or whatever. So now I had to go to the Maury show because she crying. I'm like, dang, she putting on the tears. When I think of tears, I'm thinking about some heavy stuff that happened in your life that done affected you. You're like, oh man, the breakdown, right? But see, that's not how women cry. Women can cry like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like breathing, bro. So it's a whole different, like a man generally, like a regular man, not, you know, some effeminate dude, but a regular dude will cry over something that's heavy, right? So you associate, dang, something must be really wrong with her, right? But no, she just trying to run game on you. So you got to be immune to these, like I said, emotional warfare, man. That chick be running. So this one dude was a husband. He was like, he found out that the kid might not be his. He threw the chair down. Then he found out the kid was his what was it? I don't think that the kid could be his cousin's. See, it was like, dang, cuz, you know, so the cousin came out. That was a dramatic one right there. Because cuz did look like he was on deletion mode. Like, yo, well, you brought me on Maury Povich, bro. Like, he looked like he would exercise righteous judgment. Let me put it like that. So she felt more comfortable bringing on the Maury show. And then find out the dude that it could be baby daddy is his cousin. So it's like, dang, and how he was acting, it seemed like he wouldn't go take her back. But I don't know. Dude, see, that's the thing with a man and his woman, man. What to say, one of the things that he didn't know, the king said he didn't know, was the dealings between a man and his maid, you know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, like, a man, he'll take a broad back even if she be a 304, man. You know what I mean? But that's I can't do that, bro, because it's a respect thing, man. And then plus, you can't take a broad back, because of the commandments, and now she's seated and depleted, you know what I mean, and filthy now. So you take her back. Then it's more, not more, but it's a respect thing, because she done went out here and gave her body up to other dudes. That's the ultimate form of disrespect. If she do that to a man, cheat on him and stuff, bro, that's an abomination, actually. It say that, which is a high level sin for her to, a lot of women will leave their husband and then go and get seed by another man. That's Maury Povich, bro. That's Maury Povich. And then then they bring up bring up a kid by another man. That's a high level offense, bro. So for a man to take that back, she don't have no respect for you. See what I mean? And when you're dealing with women, it's all about power and respect. It ain't about really love. Like, you might love her, but it's kind of like she can only really, it's more about respect. She can love you while she loves some emotional stuff, bro. Like I said, women can trigger their emotions like that. Love, what's love? Respect is more than anything. If she respects you, she won't only do that in the first place. So the point that she even opened her body and received seed by another dude, you know what I mean? That means that she don't got no respect for you. So it's over, bro. It's over. It's over. She might regret it and put on the tears and start jibber jabbing. I'm sorry. You don't understand. We were broke up that one day. You were broke up. We had an argument and I went to 7-Eleven to get some wings. You know what I'm saying? And went and watched a movie and, drank a beer with the fellas. And I came back, you seated with another dude's seat. What you mean we broke up? We had a fight? Yeah. You went and go get some wings and a beer and hang with the fellas to blow off some steam so delete and then come find out this bro, smashed and seated with another dude's seat, just like that. You know what I mean? And then with women, man, you can't. So this is my conclusion I've come to while watching this Maury Povich show, bro. It's the physical manifestation of female nature unchecked and unchained. It's the results of it with the element of the DNA test, which is the truth, which at that point, result will be used to form and shape what will happen for the rest of this man's life. You see what I mean? If this is kids, like, dang, now I have a kid forever. Now I have to deal with this demonic woman forever. Now a percentage of my resources will be stripped away from me for a number of years. You know what I mean? Now I'm in this situation. So where, it's kind of like that scripture that talk about women rule over them and children are their oppressors. You see what I mean? So women can, you manipulate the children situation, you love your kids, blah, 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 but then they can manipulate the situation where, hey, we ain't together, so pay me money. And if not, you ain't gonna be able to see your kid. So they use the children as a tool to oppress the man here in this stupid society, man. So that's something I was thinking about. And you see this physically manifested in the courts of Maury Povich. Because they're going to use them results to get that, they're going to use them results to go get that money. Where? At the court. It all comes down to the same cycle, bruh. It's just Maury Povich is just a show that you can actually see it done on. Right? And I think he got a real unique setup, you know what I mean? Because I don't watch TV like that at all, man. But I just still watch some of these shows, man. Because it'd be dramatic. You'd be like, who is the father? And the woman be so believable. You know what I mean? You'd be like, dang, I ain't gonna believe what this chick say, but this bro do bring a lot of energy. And I'm like, man, how does it go in? You know what I mean? And he find out this chick, Sean Quisha, was freaking lying. You know what I mean? And kid ain't even his. You know. But one thing you see when the test results come out, you see the simping in a man, or you see the manhood in a man. You know what I mean? If he's simping, I'm gonna stay here for the kids. And if you're a man, you're like, man, I wish you the best, but I ain't take care of no kids, man. Cute kid, but I mean, I feel sorry. I hope you find out who the daddy is, because it ain't me. You know what I mean? But see, women, I think that women don't really like DNA tests when they come out that the dude ain't the father. That's when she don't like it. But she love him when a dude is the father, because she be bossed up and, brazen and she be bossed up when she find out that he is the father. Are you gonna pay the child support? She know that now she got the leverage. And this is what I'm saying about the system, bro, is that it's purposefully set up so that women can extract resources from men and destroy men. You know what I mean? And so that's what this show really kind of, because what she's looking for is the result, the paperwork. So now she got the paperwork, she can go file charges on this dude, basically, and use the courts. So that's why I don't even know why I even got back watching this Maury Povich. I might watch an episode or two today just to, check it out, man. You know what I mean? Maybe funny when he ain't the father, though. I mean, because you already know the result. I ain't really trying to spend, 40 minutes watching the show to find out that all three situations dude is the father. That sucks. But for female watchers, that'd be cool, because they know, they look at, oh yeah, he gonna go ahead, he gonna have to pay that child support. So they probably have like 3 episodes. How many episodes? Maybe 4 situations on one episode. So 3 of them probably be he ain't the father, my guess. And then like 1 of them be like, 3 of them he is the father, to keep his female audience, attracted to the show. And then 1 of them where he ain't the father. And then when he ain't the father, Maury will protect her. Don't worry, Sean Quisha. Put his arm around her and let the audience know that he's going to comfort Sean Quisha through these difficult times. Anyways, man, that's my thoughts on the Maury Povich show, man. You can learn a lot, man, but I think brothers need to, those are 3 factors, man. 1, I don't think that a man should ever have kids in this society ever again, America. 2, don't believe all women. Matter of fact, believe no women, in my opinion. And 3, if you get it's probably best to not deal in a relationship with a woman here in America. But if you do, wear it very, very, very loosely. So, number 1, don't have no kids here. Number 2, deal very loosely. What to say? Those that have wives, be as though they have no wife. So, you know what I mean? If you got a woman, you got to wear that bra loosely, man. So those 3 factors, man. And then number 3, don't have no kids in the society, bro. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to. And donate to the channel and support this place. If you support this place, this is the place for brothers. You know what I mean? Just a channel for the brothers, man. And so, yeah, you can use the CashApp in the description if you want to support the channel. But also email me if you want to. Thank you, brothers. Peace.